What's going on, y'all? So today I'm gonna be installing this install bay or Metro, same thing, universal base knob. It's got a clipping light on it. If I can find an Amazon link, I'll put it in the description, but I'm just gonna give y'all a little rundown on how to do this. It's pretty simple. So in the back of your radio, in my case I have wires, but usually in the back of the radio you're gonna have some RCAs, like a female to where you can plug in some RCAs into it. But in my case it's a wire. So what you want to do, this wire right here is the wire that's going to my amp. So what you want to do is disconnect these. That's first step. And second step is you're going to need some maybe like a 1 foot or as short as possible RCA. So what you want to do, you want to get that 1 foot, you're going to connect it to the back of the radio, right? So in my case, I'm connecting it to these two right here. And then the other end of that is going to be going into the input of this. There's going to be a input RCA and there's going to be an output RCA. And y'all guessed it, the output is the RCA that was already in there, the one that's going to the amp. So that's pretty much it. And then in my case, it has these extra wires to run what's it called, for the voltmeter. And in that case, just matching the colors pretty much. It's self-explanatory. And one thing that helps is if you have some T-taps, so you won't have to undo all your wiring. You just get some you tap into this. For instance, this is a voltmeter that I did a while back. This one disconnected. That T-tap wasn't good, like I didn't crimp it correctly. But anyways, I'm gonna fix that. So you get the wire, you crimp it into this blue piece, and then that blue piece is going to be connected into the red piece, and that red piece is going to be, it's kind of like it clamps onto the wire, so that way you won't have to strip any wire. All you gotta do is just clamp onto that wire that you're trying to tap into. And yeah, I'll link that in the description as well. But pretty much all you're doing is connecting wire to wire, like the ground, remote, and then the power and what's this called, power and switch. Like, so basically you gotta make sure you connect that switch right, because if you don't, it's gonna stay on when the car's off. So you want to make sure you plug all those together, but all that is matching the colors. So with that being said, I'm gonna do this off camera, because really, like, there's no need to even really show it. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like when I'm finished though, so stay tuned. So this looks like a big mess, but let me go ahead and break it down for y'all again. Now that I've already connected the RCAs, I'm gonna do these wires in a second. So back of the radio, unplug the RCAs that are already in there. Unplug those, and you want to get your 1 foot cable. Plug in one side of that 1 foot cable to the back of the radio, and then the other side to the input of the bass knob. And then with the output, you're gonna connect the output to the RCAs that's going to the amplifier. So the RCAs that were already in here. And that's pretty much it. So that should work. I'm gonna go ahead and test it out and see what it looks like. Obviously the voltmeter is not gonna work because I hadn't plugged them wires up yet. All right, y'all, so I got all the crimps on. This is for the old voltmeter over there. So I have 2 voltmeters now, but make sure when you put this in here, make sure you actually use like an actual crimper, because if you use pliers, they're not gonna be sturdy. They're gonna come out, because I used pliers on this one and they came out like a dummy. I did that like maybe 2, 3, 4 months ago, I can't remember. But make sure you using proper crimpers, because it does make a difference, y'all. Believe it or not, it does make a difference. So like I said, connect the color to the color. Just make sure you know what you're connecting to, because sometimes colors may be different every once in a while, but most of the time they're all the same. So plug those in. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put all this stuff back together, or at least test it, and then I'll show y'all what it looks like. So moment of truth, let's see if I messed up. Okay, that one's still working. Now let's see about the voltmeter. Yes sir, we have power, y'all. Just gotta pull this back so I actually have some room. So give me a second, y'all. So I got everything plugged in. It's working like how it's supposed to. I'll do a little demo for y'all. I'm actually not gonna demo, but I'll show y'all that it's actually working. So it works like it's supposed to. All I gotta do is screw this in so it'll be hanging like that. But overall it's pretty cool. Like, the knob is actually real smooth and it feels quality, unlike the bass knob that my amplifier came with. But it also has a button so you can turn off the voltage if you want to. I don't know why you wouldn't. I don't know why you would turn it off to begin with, but yeah, I gotta see if I can adjust this. I'm pretty sure I probably just gotta take off this backing plate to adjust the voltage, because that is a little bit off, but I'll be able to do that. That shouldn't be hard. But yeah, overall, pretty quick install. Just know what you're doing. But if y'all have any questions for me, just let me know. Peace out, y'all.